What's going on, guys? Larry here today. Want to talk to you all before the day is out and the evening starts and everyone winds down their uh, hopefully very successful work day. But I wanted to get on here and talk about something that's been on my mind for just a wee bit. I wanted to talk about emotional attachment to movements. Now, a lot of people have talked about emotional attachment to training in an overarching degree, but I want to narrow it down to being emotionally tied to movements. So now, in this day and age of fitness proliferation, with Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all that, fitness is everywhere, right? And what a lot of beginners think they have to do is that they feel they have to be married to a particular exercise to make gains, most notably the big three: squat, bench press, and deadlift. Now, a lot of us that have been around the block for a while know that while these movements are effective for some at a certain point in training, it's not going to work forever. We'll take the bench press, for example. Everyone wants to get a big bench press. Everyone thinks that's the way to a big chest. Thank you very much, Arnold Schwarzenegger. But people that have been around for a while know that's not necessarily the case because there's a lot of other factors that go into it. But let's just say you build a decent sized chest off of the bench press, right? You keep the bench press as you progress from beginner to intermediate, advanced, master, whatever. But you continue to keep it, but you do your risk to reward ratio is nil because or is the risk to reward ratio is very high, right? So you're starting to get sore shoulders, you're starting to get this, you're starting to get that. And as you start to get these things, you continue to plow on with the same exercise, expecting a different result. Okay? It's 2020. It's too many alternative exercises that you can do to hit a target muscle and not have to use a particular exercise. I will not put a bar on my back for squats anymore, period. It just doesn't work. Specialty bar, okay, maybe with some squat wedges. But there again, I change the exercise. At its basis, a squat, but it's some type of squat with a special bar and wedges. So it's not a purebred squat. Benching, slight incline benching, high incline benching, medium of the road incline benching. Deadlifts is another one. People want to pull from the floor. I know you saw James Hollingshead video of him deadlifting a lot. I know y'all saw it. But also at the same time, will James stick with that movement throughout his entire career? Possibly, I don't know. Or will he find a movement that is much more effective for him in the long run? Let's not be married to these movements that could possibly cause us harm if we're still doing them and they hurt. All right. And I think that's the main thing I'm trying to get across. Stop doing an exercise that you like doing if it hurts. I don't care if you like benching, but if you're not getting any muscle growth out of it, then why are you doing it? All right. If you're not getting any muscle growth out of squatting, why are you doing it? It don't make no sense. I am a hip and ass squatter. I get little to no quad recruitment. My legs do not get big off the squat. My butt does. Oh, but Larry, you just need to learn how to squat with the quads. You know what? I tried that. I don't fucking feel like it no more. I don't want to relearn the exercise. I don't. Give me a leg press. Give me a hack squat. Give me a pendulum. Give me a power squat. But a free bar squat, y'all kiss my ass on that one. So find exercises that work. Find exercises that don't hurt. And don't be married to these movements if they don't work. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm getting rid of bench. It don't work for me no more. I'm getting rid of the deadlift. It don't work for me no more. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It happens. Body gets wear and tear. You get injured. Like, not everyone can bounce back from an injury mentally strong enough to be able to do an exercise that injured them in the first place, which I have no idea why people would do some shit like that. But I don't know. I'm just, as I've gotten older, the more I've spent time in bodybuilding, around bodybuilders, reading about bodybuilding, and reading about just strength training in general, I just think this is distracting. I just think we are married too much to movements, and we put so much romanticism in exercise selection that we really don't understand, okay, does this movement work for me? Let's get rid of the romantic bullshit. Let's get over the honeymoon, because we passed that phase with this exercise. Do squats work? Do benches work? Do military presses work for me? If they don't, find a different one. All right? That's all I got for today. Just a real quick one. Let's stop being married to movements. Let's get movements that fit a particular profile that we want to hit. Let's pick movements that work for us and keep it moving. All right? Y'all have a good night.